Welcome LEGO fans to another very exciting edition in our Lego Uruk-Hai channel. I'm your host, Lego Uruk-Hai, and today we'll be looking at another LEGO Lord of the Rings set. It's called Uruk-Hai Army. And today I have a very special friend, Feanor II, who will be assisting me in my review. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here's the set. It's called Uruk-Hai Army. And if you haven't met him already, I'd like to introduce my friend, Feanor II. Hello! So he was kind enough to bring this set because I do not own this set at the moment. So this is his set, and I'd like to thank him for bringing that over here. So before we get into the set, I have to give you the particulars. It retails for $29.99. It is set 9471. Contains 257 pieces, and the recommended ages are 8 to 14. But no one cares about that. So we'll be back in just a second with the minifigures. Alright, so here's the set, and as always, we will start with the minifigures. So this set is kind of like a giant, expensive battle pack. So you get lots of minifigures, mostly bad guys. So we're really just going to show you one Uruk-Hai in detail. So, like in the Battle of Helm's Deep, you get these nice helmets, the shields, and the swords, which are all specifically manufactured just for the Uruk-Hai. Then you get a double-sided face, one with the white hand of Saruman, and the other that is just plain. And you get some nice torso printing, and some leg printing, which is continued from the torso printing. And a little bit of back printing there. So it's basically just a nice way to expand your Uruk-Hai army. So we'll let Feanor continue with the next Uruk-Hai.
There is nothing different about this one. Same double-sided head. Same leg printing. Back printing is the same. The difference is this one has armor on its torso, as you can see, which is not manufactured especially for this like the rest of the armors. And then it also comes with this nice pike.
Slash axe,
whatever. And turning it over to Bilbo.
So now the next Uruk-Hai, he's basically the one that we just showed you with the shield. So we'll let Feanor show you the last Uruk-Hai.
This one's different only because it has hair instead of a helmet.
It's the same hair that we see on Lurtz in the Orc Forge too.
Yes, it is, and it's been used on several other minifigures throughout the years, such as I don't remember any of the others, but it has been. Alright, so now we're going to show you the Rohan soldiers.
Now, unfortunately, between this and the Battle of Helm's Deep, this is the only Rohan soldier that we get. Honestly, I would have rather gotten another Rohan soldier than 4 Uruk-Hai, because we're kind of low on good guys here. But you get this nice helmet, which is the same design as Eomer's and King Theoden's, except it doesn't really have any printing on it. And I believe, no, he does have a double-sided face. So a little disappointed this is the only set that we see only one Rohan soldier in. He comes with the quiver like Fili and Kili do, along with a number of other Middle-earth related characters. And he does have some nice back printing there. So, a nice minifigure, but I just wish we could have gotten a couple more, but it's kind of Lego's way to entice you to get more of these. So, Feanor will show you the last minifigure.
This is Eomer, 3rd Marshal of the Rittermark.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah. He was banished by King Theoden, and then had to come back during the Battle of Helm's Deep on a horse, which you see in the background. Now here's the minifigure himself. He has the same shield as King Theoden. It's a nice design, but I wish that they had specifically done others. This is a standard sword, and it's the sword that he carries. His helmet, I like his helmet a lot, because it has gold, and then it's just the basic metal with the brown at the back. And that's the helmet. He has a cape, which is nice. Nice double-sided face. There he's angry, there he's serious.
Can you put it in the center just a little bit more? There we go.
Okay. He has nice, very, very nice torso printing, and the leg printing is carried from that. And he also has some very nice back printing.
Did you show the other side of the face?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And he also comes with a spear, which is nice. It's the same spear as the Roman soldier from the minifigures line.
And we also see that in the Battle of Helm's Deep.
Oh yeah, you do. And that is Eomer.
Alright, so finally we get a horse. Sorry about that. It's the same one that we see in Gandalf Arrives and the Battle of Helm's Deep. As always, the heads move. But like all these new horses, they rear up on their hind legs. So, that's a real nice addition to these Lord of the Rings horses. And of course we can stick a minifigure on here. It should be Eomer. So, very nice. And we like these horses a lot, so we'll show you the actual set in just a minute.
Okay, this is the ballista. This is the machine that the Uruks used to shoot ladders up onto the walls of the Rohan soldiers. So, it actually comes in two parts. You make it in two parts. There's the shooting part of the ballista, and there's this part of the ballista. And down here we've got some nice printed bricks, which
Some Technic pieces too.
Oh yes, Technic pieces. And it rolls, which is nice, it actually moves. And then here we have shooting part. I believe that these are supposed to mimic the claws on the ladder.
Yeah, those are the exact ones from the ladder.
Yes, they are.
Go ahead and show you the siege ladder actually. Whoops. This is from the Battle of Helm's Deep, and we'll show you that in just a minute. So I just want to show you that real quick.
And then the point of this is it's supposed to be like a giant bow to shoot arrows. And here, let me show you. It doesn't work very well. It works slightly better than flick fire missiles, but you know, you can't have everything. And that's nice. Here's a little bit of detail on the things that they shoot. That is the ballista.
Alright, then we get a section of the deeping wall. And this is a continuation of the Battle of Helm's Deep. So you can actually connect it to the Battle of Helm's Deep. We're actually going to show you what that looks like here in just a minute. But we get lots of these nice new profile bricks here, and some of the moss green. So it's very similar to what we see in the Battle of Helm's Deep. You do get this nice staircase. Is that all one piece?
Yes it is.
So that's nice, nice big piece. Then we get the flag with the Rohan colors on this jumper plate. And we get a catapult so that the Rohan soldiers can fight back, but not quite as effectively. That goes pretty far. And you get a couple of extra rocks here, and a little area to shoot arrows through. So we'll be back in just a minute with some building tips, and we of course will show you what this looks like connected to the Battle of Helm's Deep.
Okay, something that I really wish that LEGO had done was make a LEGO Gamling. Gamling is the aide to the king that does not die, and the Warg Attack if you've seen the Two Towers movie. Now, I did find out that you can make him by taking Eomer and the Rohan soldier apart and just kind of switching them a little bit. Gamling is a very plain person, but in this case we're going to put the scarlet cape on him so that way we know that he's very important. So there's that part, and then we're going to put plain brown leggings on him. Then we take that and, oh, forgot the cape. That's an important part. So you take the cape and put it on him. And then the head.
Can you just show us what that looks like? Cause your hands in the way. There we go.
There we go. And then the sword. Shield. And there's Gambling, if you would prefer him. And then
you probably make Eomer from those parts too.
Yeah, we can. And then you can also create another Rohan soldier. If you were to buy multiple ones of these, you would have multiple Rohan soldiers.
And some people, to avoid paying $30 for another Rohan soldier, will probably just buy the individual minifigures off of eBay. And I would recommend doing that.
Yes.
And of course you want to get some elves too for Haldir's army.
Mm-hmm.
And of course the Uruk-Hai far outnumber the good guys, as we can see in this set. So, I mean, you get 4 Uruk-Hai in this set, but there's way more than 4 Uruk-Hai at the Battle of Helm's Deep. So you get another 4 in the Battle of Helm's Deep itself. Then you can also get White Hand of Saruman Uruk-Hai from the Orc Forge and the Tower of Orthanc. And of course, there are endless customizations between the double-sided heads, the armor, the weapons, the printed armor or the non-printed armor. So you can create quite an army, and we're going to show you what it looks like with 9 Uruk-Hai at the army here in just a minute. And we're going to connect this wall to the Battle of Helm's Deep, so I'm very excited to see what this looks like. Alright, so you've created this awesome display for you to look at. It's mostly just the Battle of Helm's Deep and the Uruk-Hai Army connected, but we do have a few other little additions which I'll point out along the way. Up here we have added Legolas, which you can get in either the pirate ship Ambush or the Mines of Moria. Down here we have added some Uruk-Hai armor and lurts from the Orc Forge. Some more White Hand of Saruman armor. And here we have some elves from the Escape in the Barrel set, along with Elrond's head. There's Haldir from the Battle of Helm's Deep over there. Lots more Uruk-Hai. I think we have about 10 Uruk-Hai out here right now. Of course, we have King Theoden riding out. And in the back here, Aragorn is close behind. And here's another Escape in the Barrels elf, who's just destroyed the rider. Up here is Gimli blowing the horn. He comes in the Battle of Helm's Deep. Here's the Rohan soldier from the Uruk-Hai army sets.
Custom.
And, yes, a custom Rohan soldier. And then Feanor's custom Gambling right here is defending the keep. So as you can see, with a few little additions from other sets, you can create quite a display. It's quite massive. It takes about half of my table, if not more. And one thing to note is that this wall section from the Battle of Helm's Deep would probably be where this is. Then you put this there, and then after the broken wall section, you would add like 2 or 3 more Uruk-Hai army walls. So in reality, you could get quite an army and quite a display with a few Uruk-Hai army sets. So I'm sure some of you will be doing that if you haven't already. So we'll be back in just a second with the ratings. Alright, so we're back here and we're going to have the ratings. So since this is Feanor's set, he will be doing the review for the rating for the build and the display value, and I will rate it for the play value. So I'll let him start with the build value.
I think I would give it an 8 because it has some nice detail bricks. There, the printed brick, and it's a very nice build. It's fun to build, so that's what I would give it.
Alright, for the play value, by itself, it's not great, but with the Battle of Helm's Deep, it's off the charts. So for by itself, I think I would give it a 7, because really this is like the only function you get here with the ballista, and then you do get a catapult up there. And of course, younger kids will have fun battling the soldiers, and maybe even some older kids, and maybe even some adults. What do you think?
Probably.
Some AFOLs. So if you play with your Legos AFOLs, let us know in the comments. Anyway, I'll give him the last word here with the display value by itself.
Display value by itself. I think I give that one a 9.
Really?
Yes, because you can set them up around the Uruks, around the ballista in a nice way. And then you can really, like, you can put the Rohan soldier back behind and have him shooting from that hole. And you can also have, like, an Uruk's weapon thrust in there and stuff. So, I'm gonna give it a 9 for display.
And for most people that are, because most people aren't huge Lego fans like we are, this will probably represent the Battle of Helm's Deep, because they're probably not going to be plunking down $130 for this. And I will be surprised if it retires soon, honestly, because a lot of the other Lord of the Rings sets are already retired. So if you're interested, definitely get the Battle of Helm's Deep, and anyone who has the Battle of Helm's Deep should definitely get this Uruk-Hai Army, if not more. So this has been another Uruk-Hai review. Once again, thanks to Feanor for helping me with this review and for letting me borrow his set for the review. And definitely check out the Battle of Helm's Deep review, which should be on there by now. And stay tuned for some more reviews. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.